This is the sound of spring in the Midwest.
Wow!
This is the spring peeper, the frog that signals the onset of spring. Their scientific name, Pseudacris crucifer, is a reference to the cross on their back. And I just love these frogs. They're the coolest thing, and the sound of them just makes me think of spring. So of course, spring peepers aren't just calling for fun, they're doing it to attract mates. And they're so dedicated to their craft that, in fact, some papers have shown that they can call up to 13,500 times in a night. Using a red light, we were able to hear this call up close.
Turn that light off. No. There we go.
Of course, there's also some other frogs out here, like this bullfrog that Owen tried to catch.
Okay, do it.
No way. Guys,
he's already gone, dude.
No.
Nice job. You get him.
We also saw green frogs.
Oh, here comes another. You hear it? Oh yeah. They're all hopping.
The spring peepers were on the move across the forest floor. A lot of frogs' eyes glow under black lights, like you see here with this green frog, and I'm not sure why. Today is March 15th, and if that seems like an early date for frogs to start calling, it's because it probably is. Here's a research paper that shows the change in the first date of calling of several frog species over the last 100 years. In the early 1900s, spring peepers used to call on April 4th in New York, but today they start calling on March 20th. Of course, these dates are averages, and spring peepers don't use a calendar. What they do use is warmth. Calling takes up a tremendous amount of energy, and frogs are cold-blooded, so they need the warmth to be able to get that energy. So as it starts to get warmer earlier and earlier in the year, spring peepers and other frogs will start calling earlier in the year. Now, this might not seem like much of an issue, but when you think about things like the hatching of large insect populations that these species require to feed on, there could be some mistiming there, and that mistiming could spell fatal for one or many populations of the predators or the prey that rely on this frog.
Look at the blood, it's just moving.
It moves with his
Watch. It's gone. It's all up there right now.
This is just one of many
Looks like a
reasons why
dead
it's
end.
so important for us to get outside and observe our local wildlife. Whether they're frogs, worms, millipedes, or anything, the only way we're going to understand what's happening with these species is through observation. So the rest of the night, that's what my friends and I set out to do. Just see what's going on in our backyard.
Chat, is this real?
After the pond, we went to visit a nearby creek. Everyone walked right past this rabbit, which was obviously scared shitless.
Oh, whoa.
Holy fucking shit, bro.
I've never seen that.
Where's the baby salamander, by the way?
He went under the rock. I'll show.
Look across the way.
What?
There's another one.
Yeah.
Where?
They're massive. And there's the other species. Gramaris or something is the other. These amphipods are one of the most species-rich genuses on Earth, so pretty hard to identify to the species here.
Oh, yeah.
Its tail. Can you see its tail?
Yeah.
So this salamander is actually part of the family Plethodontidae, or the lungless salamanders. So they don't have any lungs. They respirate completely through their skin, so that's why it's important when you handle them to make sure your hands are very clean
Was that the
and you don't handle them for too long.
Ah!
You good?
What was that?
It's a big old bird, son.
Dude, that scared that shit out of me.
You got it on video? Yeah.
He like moved the
See, look. Right through the hole. Oh, yeah.
dude, it moved the tree right
Holy.
And here's my boy Rain holding his first spider.
Oh, he's soaking. See?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then we came across this strange bird. This is a bird that goes by many names. Scientifically, it's known as Scolopax minor, but it's also known, depending on where you are, as the American woodcock, the timberdoodle, the mudbat, the bogsucker night partridge, or even the Labrador twister. These are really cool birds that rely on transitionary areas and grasslands and scrub to reproduce and forage. They're pretty secretive, so we were lucky to see one. I thought this moth looked a lot like a fungus growing on a log nearby. Like, come on, I mean, look at that.
Dude, that moth's having a terrible time and we're filming it.
Them moths again, I hate Mondays, bro.
Dude, the moth's gone.
He's back in the hands of our Lord. On the other side.
Right as we found this cool little beetle larvae, it started to rain really hard. So we returned back home and cooked up some hot dogs. So Owen cooked us this great meal on this wooden stove, and then we tucked in for the night and waited out the rain. The next morning it was evident how much it rained. The creeks were full and many trees were down. Then Ben and I ran into this amazing flock of turkeys.
Dude, no, this is a much bigger group. So we have some earth stars here. These are a type of fungus that come up really early in spring. And they're absolutely wild. They look like an alien. So I don't know much about them, honestly, but they're kind of like puffballs. So when you like tap them, spores come out. There. Growing at the base of a maple tree. So, an alien race. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse of spring in Indiana, and stay tuned for more seasons.